Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to jump right in. Okay, you remember my last video, I had the issue with the window that only opened halfway. RecPro has sent me another window, and they actually reached out to me before I even contacted them. And I mentioned that the window didn't open very far, and I was just gonna stick with it and not worry about it for the time being. But next thing I knew, there was a new window at my door after a couple days, so I give them credit to that. Alright guys, so I got the door on. I did video it, but I cussed through the whole thing, so I'm not going to post it. First off, I put the panel on crooked, so I had to trim it down, and it doesn't fit the way I want it to. I also had an issue shimming everything up. I put the hinge on first, and then I drilled the hinge holes on the door last, which I think I think I'd mount it to the door first and then shim the door. Then you can drill these and it'd be a lot easier. The door handle is just a little cheap door handle. Yeah, and this is kind of cheap. Now this is just temporary, just for this door. I'm gonna redo the whole door and we'll get it right, but I won't do it in the build video. I'll just add that later. I've got trim up here, but I'm gonna wait till I redo the door probably, just because I want it to fit to the door. These hinges are going to be replaced. I'm going to build custom hinges on my milling machine, and the reason for that is I can adjust the height of the door to fit a seal in to the thickness I want, and I just want beefier hinges. I think they'd look better overall. And with the beefier hinges, I can put the hinge point out further, which allows the door to completely close. Right now it doesn't, you know, it's got this big gap here. I want the door to go all the way closed and to be able to latch it, then come in and build a table that I can fold down and utilize. So okay, that's it. Let's move on to the back up to the roof area. While working in the with the roof up, I went ahead and took a piece of scrap. I welded a little plate and screwed it in. I screwed it in down here. It's down in the corner. That way I can get up here and not worry about the roof flopping down on me if I bump a stick or something that's holding it up. Alright, I installed the fan. I did also come back and caulked between the roof panels and then installed some trim over it. And later on I'll go ahead and install some self-leveling sealant around the fan just for a double seal. Alright, I went ahead and installed these pop-up camper hinges. They looked a little lightweight, but they seem to be fine. So you just adjust them, stick them up there, and that's it. And then put a little clip on there. It's actually loose. Let's try that. There we go. Okay, for the bed, I went ahead and put some plywood down, and I installed a air landing pad. It's a 30-inch width, and it's perfect in here, and it's actually pretty comfortable. I've slept on this pad many times on the river, and I do like it. So it works good. I can use it for here or pull it out if I go do some rafting. Alright guys, I went ahead and installed the air struts, or the gas struts, and before we get to that, I'm going to talk about these 4 little holes. Okay, this was the roof clamp, and it was in the way of the strut, so I have to move it. I'll have to move it. I think there's a support right here, so it'll end up being somewhere in here. And these 4 holes won't be a problem because I am actually planning on putting a couple of brackets here and over here for like a shovel and crap like that. So it's not gonna really be an issue. It'll end up getting covered up in the end. I was gonna put it lower. I'll just go ahead and lift it and utilize those holes. Okay, the 4 holes on this side, I'm gonna go ahead and put up a one of those I'm gonna build a shade that's gonna wrap around. I forget what they call those, but it's gonna go ahead and need to be bolted up here anyway, so I'll go ahead and design it to cover that up, and that won't be seen anymore. So on the gas struts, these are 50-pound gas struts, and they hold it up fine. And I've got 13mm balls on the struts, and I tried the 10mm balls, but they were too flimsy, the brackets. So I went with these, the 13mm, because the bracket itself is a 1/4 inch thick plate, which the 10mm brackets bend, so don't use those if you're thinking of doing this. And yeah, I made that a little crooked, but it's okay. I don't think anyone will pay attention to it, just me. Let's go ahead and try it. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. And in the next video, I'll be doing the top and finishing this off. Alright, thank you.